Okay, uh, as of late, there has been a rise in white supremacy and in Russian sympathizers. Apparently, Russia is picking it up on social media now to try to spread the misinformation that Russia is okay, it's okay, let us in. If you're not familiar with the movie Mars Attacks, aliens from outer space, not the immigrants, mothers with little children getting gassed by the guards at the border. No, actual aliens with a little glass headpiece, and their heads pop when they hear, is it Wayne Newton? I can't remember the country singer, but they come to Earth, and the government wants to give them a try to establish peace, and instead the aliens attack. And during the attack, the alien soldiers who are going around blasting people into dust, they're vaporizer guns, and people are running, screaming in horror, and the aliens say, "Stop! Don't run! We come in peace!" Zap! So, yeah, that's what Russia's doing. That's what I'm trying to get across to you guys. You know, the Book of Mormon talks about the Gadianton robbers. How do you think the Nephites accepted them into their society? Oh, you like criminal behavior? Come on in. No, that's not how they started. They start by pretending to be your friend. They try to tell you, oh, there's nothing wrong with Russia. Russia, they're humans too, and we need to forgive. Yeah, there's a guy on one of my channel, or one of my videos, who's trying to pull that stunt, misquoting scripture to justify white supremacy and Russian sympathy. He's on his second strike now. If he comments again, he's gone. And so I believe his name is Ezekiel, but I can't remember. There's other guys who have been banned also. Like I said, there's a rise of white supremacy and Russian sympathy. We are under attack by Russia. We're under attack. And that's what this guy on my channel is trying to say when he quotes scripture, that we must forgive those who are abusing us. Russia is abusing us. Just forgive them. Keep letting them go. And CNN has a clip on their channel from last night. Don Lemon is talking to Jake Tapper, and Jake Tapper makes the comment something about if we, I can't remember the exact quote. You'll have to go to CNN and see it. It's Don Lemon and Jake Tapper, or whatever, on the screen. And yeah, it was, if we let it go and do nothing, people escalate. And that's what I've been warning everybody about Trump from the beginning. We cannot allow criminal behavior to continue. It has to be stopped immediately. If you don't stop it, look where we are now. You know, Trump tried to do the Muslim ban in the beginning. Look where we are now. It cannot be allowed. Crime, abuse cannot be allowed. It has to be stopped immediately when it happens. And so, yeah, with the Steve King controversy, he's been that way his whole life. He's a known white supremacist, a racist. And it came out that MSNBC the anchors were told, don't call him a racist, say other peoples have accused him of racism. And so that's an attempt to silence the anchors from reporting the truth. We need to call it as it is. And the news isn't doing that. And I will not allow it on my channel. It will not be a medium for Russian trolls to spread propaganda. It will not be tolerated in the least degree. So yes, the one guy who's on strike too, I saw immediately what he was trying to do with quoting scripture. He will not use my channel to promote a white supremacist Russian agenda. It will not happen. Now, I may get banned from YouTube because of the background noise that YouTube apparently can detect and block videos, but I'm going to go to my website anyway. I get more views there. But while I still have a voice here, I'm going to use it. We are not free to speak whatever we want. We're not. In the Constitution, it says that those who lie are to be punished. Those who make false accusations are to be punished. Because people have a right to petition for a redress of grievances, which means when somebody makes a false accusation, people have the right to redress grievances. So if I get accused of being a liberal, or as the one Mormon woman said, libtard, that's abusive speech, Mormon. First of all, it's untrue, not just that it's abusive. I am an anti-party person. Anti-party. No parties are supposed to exist. That's communism. Socialist republic. By definition. Party government. We're not supposed to have parties. We're not supposed to have representative government. Constitution says very clearly a constitutional republic. And you Mormons who profess with your lips that the Constitution was divinely inspired, yet you are pushing for a Russian agenda, a representative Russian agenda. And you call it democracy rather than communism, nationalist communism. You need to learn your definitions of things. You need to read the Constitution and understand what it means, so that when you watch as our government destroys the Constitution, you will know what it's destroying. When they refuse, when the FBI refuses to arrest a sitting president, allowing him to get worse, allowing him to escalate and continue to commit crimes and atrocities throughout the whole world, that's unacceptable. That's conspiratorial treason against the United States. And Mormons, you are all complicit in it, because you still, for the majority, support Trump. And my brand new senator for my district, Mitt Romney, also is a conspiratorial treasonist. Why? Because he says, well, Trump's behavior is inappropriate, but I like his policies and his executive orders. Oh, so you like the separation of children from their families. You like the environmental destruction that is destroying and murdering lives. Flint, Michigan, for example. These are Trump's policies. And Mitt Romney claims to like those policies. Sorry, he lost my vote. He didn't get my vote anyway. But it doesn't matter. We've made it a representative republic for our voting system, for a party government. So I really didn't have a voice. So, Mormons, you do not know evil. Or if you do, God help us all. You don't know the Russian mafia. You don't know the American mafia. You don't know the crime bosses. You don't know the gangs. Even here in Utah. You don't know criminal behavior. You are the ones living in a bubble that the church leaders put upon you by censoring what you are to learn. See, ex-Mormons figured it out, but you attack them. Each and every single one of your thumbs down represents that you are a conspiratorial traitor against this nation, that you are in violation of the Book of Mormon, warning of the infiltration to take over the United States. You are being groomed to be Putin's soldiers when he takes over America. You are supposed to be the opposition, resistance, the army of God, not Putin. You are supposed to stand in defense of the Constitution, not Putin. And the church leaders, they're letting it happen rather than standing up and leading the way. They failed you because they're compromised. You guys don't know evil. It cannot be allowed. But because it has been put in, it was tolerated, accepted, and embraced. Now it's out of control. And people are suffering and dying. We are at war. And clearly, we see whose side you're on.